once again, and welcome to Movies, Halloween style. I'm Lagoju Lupus. That's Lady Mal.
Hello.
All of y'all know her and love her, but she's mine, so keep your grovy mitts off of her. Now, today we're talking about Prince of Darkness. This is a movie it's got a decent cast. It's got Donald Pleasence. Y'all might remember him from
Halloween.
Thank you. There's another guy, Jackson Blount, who the only place I really recognize him from is from Simon and Simon. Yeah. And special guest appearance by Alice motherfucking Cooper.
Who, by the way, really didn't have to wear any makeup. He just, if you've ever seen Alice Cooper without any makeup in the 70s, yeah, he already looked like a zombie. Just saying.
But he is credited by playing Street Schizo. Okay, so yeah, Alice Cooper looks crazy just in his normal getup. But, okay, the premise of this movie is actually rather interesting. Now, it deals with this canister that's got some green liquid in it. Now, this canister is sealed from the inside out. The problem is that it's giving off all these readings, and it deals with differential equations of, I believe it's quantum physics.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, that's something that's really cool to start with, because before, you always got your 7 seals and everything else when it deals with this really mega horrible thing that's going to be coming out. But this time, John Carpenter went for quantum physics, matter and antimatter, for God and the anti-God, or if you will, the Antichrist. Now, this is unusual because most people go for that whole religion thing to get it started off with. John Carpenter went a science route. Now, me, I'm a big fan of quantum physics. I've been studying it off and on over the years, trying to keep up with what's going on. I'm a huge fan of the Big Bang Theory, just because it's really fucking cool. We're talking about things that help define our universe. And here it was, John Carpenter, way back in the day, decided to use it as a method and as a storyline on how Satan has been trapped. And while they're in this place where this canister is, everybody's having the same dream that ends up being this telepathic projection from the year 1999. Let's not even get into that whole Y2K thing, because this movie was made in like the mid-80s or some shit. But I thought it was very unique, very ingenious. The fact that they were using DOS on their computers was, go figure, especially seeing how it was made in the 80s. This was before Windows really came out. But I thought the movie was cool, especially when, as the liquid starts leaking out, people get possessed. All these homeless people start flocking around the church, making it look like it's zombies, but it's really not.
I.e. Alice Cooper.
Yep. Alice Cooper. He's the street schizo. He's kind of like the head of all the homeless people, and you see him a lot and everything else. I just like, see, look, there's my own personal little angel hanging over my shoulder.
Aw, you're so sweet.
But when you think about all of it, it's a very unique premise. It might have been ahead of its time a little bit, especially when you think about movies that came out in the 90s and the 2000s, dealing with untold horrors that lie where science goes too far. Sphere, for one, unlocking the subconscious.
Hey, Sphere was awesome.
Sphere was awesome. Event Horizon.
Also awesome.
And if you don't know which Event Horizon is, it's where dude explains, okay, you have 2 points in space. Point 1, point 2. What's the closest way to get through it? like that. Punch a hole in space-time. Instantaneous transportation. Now, talking about what happens when you unfold. You know, as science grows, we have this wonderful thing that we make movies to help go along with it. Because we always have that fear, what if we go too far? If we do human cloning, do they really have a soul? Bullshit like that. Okay, science is science. Let's leave the metaphysical to all the preachers and Westboro Baptist Church. I don't give a shit. Baby?
Do not mention that church's group in my house or you will be sleeping on the couch.
But as you are of a Protestant denomination, do you have anything to say about human cloning?
If God didn't want us to do it, He wouldn't give us the idea in the first place.
Okay, there you go. I'm on the same page.
Science and religion can exist together. They don't have to exist in two separate entities.
Cool. I'm of the same fact. Now, this movie I thought was really cool. It was unique for its time. It might have been a little ahead of its time. Some people might call it really blasé with really bad acting. You know what? I thought it was cool. Maybe you will too. Who knows? Did you think it was cool?
I thought it was okay. I thought it was it was very 1980s, but, you know, aside from that, it was a good movie.
Alright, so, I say check the movie out.
I'm telling y'all, get Netflix. You can watch everything. It's awesome.
Yeah, Netflix is awesome. $8.99, rent as much as you want. Plug! Anyways, check the movie out. If anything, it'll be worth your time. It'll give you something to think about, because it'll make you think about science a little bit differently. Well, it did for me anyway. Then again, I love science, so, go fig.
He's Sheldon if you watch The Big Bang Theory. Living with him is like living with Sheldon, minus the social awkwardness, most of it.
Okay. Take it easy, y'all. Have a good night. Peace.